Hey everyone, it's Dana from Peaceful Living. So I wanted to quickly talk about one of the most commonly asked questions that I hear as an EMDR therapist, which is how long does EMDR take? The short answer is I have no idea. Every single person is different. So the amount of trauma that someone has been through and the individual's brain and their ability to process and go through things, everyone is different. So the kind of shorter answer is it's different for every single person. The longer response is for a single incident trauma, meaning one thing that happened to you that was an incredibly stressful reaction, can take somewhere between 8 and 12 sessions. Now, I'm going to be totally honest with you. I have rarely seen an individual walk through my door with only one terrible thing that they've experienced in their life. More often than not, if we have a really intense reaction to something that's happened to us, it can trigger our earlier traumas that we might not have been aware of that even bothered us. So it really can vary. I think it's really important as a therapist and as a client to have a really strong understanding of the 8-phase model of EMDR. I always say, a lot of my consultees hear me say this all the time, like don't skimp on the resourcing and the history taking too. It's really important in the beginning, which can take a couple of sessions, to really just get a really comprehensive history of a client's background. If you're the client, you really want to go through all of your experiences with your therapist and looking at things through the AIP model, adaptive information processing. So this is the reason why I'm coming in for EMDR. This is how it's impacting my daily functioning. This is where I'm getting stuck. And this is the connection to earlier life experiences where maybe some of that stuckness was learned from, for lack of a better way to say it. So it's really hard to say. Every single person is different. My mantra that I say all the time to clients and consultees is slower is better. If you rush into phase 4, which is the eye movements, right? Everyone says like, oh, we're not doing eye movements. We're not doing EMDR. That's not true. EMDR is 8 phases. The eye movements is only one part of that 8-phase model. So you always want to go slower, and you really want to do things really like conceptually and understand how everything is working together. If we rush the processing, it can actually make things worse. So if you talk about something in detail or jump into phase 4 without the right resourcing in place, we can either re-traumatize a client. If they have dissociation or some dissociative phobia, we can actually grow the phobia and make it worse. So it's really careful to really know the full history of your clients as a client, to really discuss everything with your therapist, because EMDR is meant to be effective, but it's only effective when it's done when a client can maintain dual awareness. So that's 1 foot in the room and 1 foot in a memory. So as a client, you really want to be able to understand, okay, I'm aware of my presence in the therapist's office, but I'm also, I can talk about the memory while staying grounded. And that dual awareness, that's the window of tolerance. That's the ability to talk about something while tolerating it, which is the ability to reprocess and relearn. So that's kind of my long-winded response to how long does EMDR take? Kind of wrap it up. We don't know. It varies for each client. Single incident trauma can be as little as 8 to 12 sessions, but my little caveat for that is always, that's never really the case. Slower is always better, more history taking, more resourcing in the beginning, and you don't have to be doing eye movements to be doing EMDR, 8-phase model. So if anyone has any questions, I do offer a consultation to EMDR therapists who are already trained in EMDR. I'm a consultant in training. So if you're looking to get certified, 15 of those hours actually with me counts toward the 20-hour requirement. So that's a way to get low-cost consultation. And we also offer EMDR in our practice at Peaceful Living Mental Health Counseling in Scarsdale. So if you guys have any questions, just check out our website and we're happy to help. Bye.